The pandemic has claimed another victim. A 400-year-old shop in Piccadilly Circus is closing for the last time. NTD's David English has the story.
Arthur Beale has been a London institution for more than 400 years. Established in the 16th century, the renowned yacht chandler in Piccadilly Circus sells all sorts of equipment for boats, from ropes to sailor shoes. Polar explorer Ernest Henry Shackleton was a regular customer. Even the flagpole and ropes used at Buckingham Palace used to be sourced at Arthur Beale. The shop survived 2 world wars, the plague and the Great Fire, but not the COVID-19 pandemic.
Everyone is very sad. We've had people in tears in the shop. Everybody realises that there aren't many shops like us left in London. A lot of the sort of small independents, with these historical trades, have been struggling.
The business was operating long before its neighbouring theatres in the West End were even built. The shop itself moved to several different sites, but always in central London. Back in the 16th century, the shop was surrounded by fields. Since then, the landscape has changed a lot.
One of the issues is having a chandlery business in the middle of London in the 21st century doesn't make a lot of sense.
Emptying the narrow 6th-floor building will be quite a challenge. All the items stocked and on display will need to go. The business safe will have to be taken out through a window, since the staircase is too small. A lot of boxes will be needed to put a lid on what remains of the shop.
150 years worth of artefacts, catalogues, bits of equipment, so it's going to be a pretty massive exercise.
The business was already struggling before the pandemic, but lockdowns and the absence of an online store made it impossible to afford London rent, and the landlord is selling the building. Hugh Taylor and his business partner plan to modernise the shop and use this momentum to create a brand. Their new website is already up and running.
So what we want to do is to continue the business online. We've also got our own range of sort of Arthur Beale jumpers and clothing as well, which again we want to invest in and create more of.
Within 2 weeks, Taylor will announce the opening of a new shop outside of London. It will aim to recreate the same atmosphere with old artefacts and furniture from the original. So the legend of Arthur Beale lives on, but it's no longer a London legend. David English, NTD News.